going on, henchmen? Welcome to the Henchman Club. In today's video, I'm going to tell you how you can overcome procrastination for good. There's one thing I want you to understand. There's this misconception that procrastination is as a result of you being lazy, stupid, unmotivated, shit like that. I want you to take the idea out of your mind because that's not true. I'm going to prove it to you right now. I mean, anyone saying that you're lazy. If you work, right, you probably work a job. I say this all the time in all of my videos. You work a job right now, so I know for sure you're not lazy. You probably don't like that job you do, but you still do it anyways because you need the money. You need to pay your bills. So you're definitely not lazy. You can take action. So the reason why you procrastinated is not because you're lazy or you're stupid or you're unmotivated. That's not true. If you're stupid, you won't be watching this video. The reason why you're watching this video is because you're trying to find a solution to your problem. The main reason why you're procrastinating is because you're scared. It's because of fear. That's the only thing stopping you. And I want you to understand that right now, because if you can understand that, it's not because you're lazy, because most people think, oh, I'm procrastinating, I'm lazy, I'm unmotivated, I don't know what I'm trying to do, I'm not disciplined, and they start shitting on themselves. And if you keep on shitting on yourself like that, you have those negative thoughts in your mind, you're never going to take action because you're going to be scared. So I want you to get the idea on your mind that you're lazy or you're stupid or you're unmotivated. That's nonsense. You're just scared. You've never done this before. Let's say you want to lose weight, you want to go on a fitness journey, you want to drop 30 pounds, 40 pounds, you want to get henge, you want to transform your body. You've never done that before. I mean, all your life you've probably been overweight. Of course, you're gonna be scared because you're trying to do something you've never done before. So you're gonna be worried. You're gonna be thinking to yourself, "Oh shit! When I go to the gym, are people gonna be looking at me? Are they gonna be judging me? This and that, stuff like that." That's what's going on in your mind. You're just scared of things. But the next thing you have to understand is that fear is just in your mind. It's not real. The fear you have in your mind right now. Think about it. If it actually came to pass, it actually happened to you, what's gonna happen? Like, what's the worst thing that could ever happen if you experienced your fear? Think about it. Because I'm talking from experience. When I started this YouTube channel, I had some things I was thinking about. I didn't want my mom's to see this channel. I didn't want people at work or in the tech industry. I don't want them to see me talking like the way I talk and stuff. I don't want to see me presenting myself and just swearing and cussing on camera. But then I've been doing this for like almost a month now, and I'm telling you, man, nobody has told me anything. My mom hasn't seen the videos. Nobody from any interviews I've done, or people from work, they've not called me like, "Yo, I saw your YouTube channel." Nah, it's not happened. But one thing I realized, of course, could it happen in the future? Yeah. But right now, it hasn't happened. So the things I was worrying about that made me to procrastinate for 2 months to start this YouTube channel, none of them have happened. I've literally gone for a whole month now. Nothing has happened. So that fear was just in my mind until it actually comes to pass. Then maybe you can now say, okay, yeah, that fear was real. But right now, I'll tell you from experience, the fear is not real. It was literally just in my mind. And this shit stopped me for months from taking action. And some of you are going through the same thing. Some of you want to lose weight. I'm saying you want to go from skinny to henge. You want to go from fat to henge, whatever it is, or any other areas of your life. You want to make money, you want to start that business, you want to talk to that chick, you want to take her out, whatever it is, man. Procrastination, man, is gonna rob you of your fucking destiny, man. You gotta be careful. This is one thing I'm learning from, I'm learning this, I'm talking from personal experience. Anything you want to do, you can do it, man. Anything you want to achieve, you can achieve it. But you must take action. You can't just sit on your ass and just expect the shit to come to you. No, there are steps you have to take. There are things you have to do. So you can't just procrastinate. You have to make sure you're actually taking action, and don't be scared to fucking fail, man. There's nothing. Think about this, man. This is something I've been thinking about a lot recently. You're gonna die. We're all gonna fucking die, man. We're gonna die. So why are we so scared of taking action on the things we want to do? At the end of the day, the worst that's gonna happen, death, is coming to everybody. We're all gonna die. So why worry about some shit that makes no sense? When at the end of the day, everything we're doing right now, no matter how rich, poor you are, tall, short, no matter who you are, you're gonna die, man. So whatever it is you want to experience in this life, you gotta go for it, man. Go for it, because at the end of the day, this is a gift. You're here for a certain period of time, but you won't be here forever. One day you're gonna be on your deathbed. You're gonna be looking back and be like, shit, man, I could have done all these things, but I never took action. And that to me is my greatest motivation. That when I think about that thought of just me being old and being 90 or 80, whatever, and I'm just looking back, I'm like, shit, man, I could have done this, I could have done that, I could have done this. I was just too scared. I never took action. So now I just now I'm never going to experience those things, because if you never take action on the things you desire, you're never going to experience them. Nobody's going to get you in the gym and make you eat that food. You have to be the one to take the steps. If not, you will never get that dream physique that you desire so much. You must be the one to take the action. So you have to understand that procrastination is and I said this before, procrastination is the assassination of all destination. I saw one guy on Insta, he said that shit, and it stuck with me ever since, man, because procrastination is the only thing that can stop you. Nobody can stop you. Literally, anything you want to do, you just go take action and you go stay committed and stay consistent in whatever you're doing. But if you procrastinate, you push it, just keep pushing it, you're never going to experience it. If you're fine with never experiencing it, then cool, then you don't have to worry about it. I'm not trying to force you to do anything you don't want to do, but if you really desire this thing and you're just scared, you got like all these fears and everything, I want you to take some time and analyze the fears you have, list them out on paper, actually like write them down, like and then think like, if this shit happened, what's the worst that will happen to me? Like if this shit actually came to pass, what's the worst thing that could happen? Like, no, I started this YouTube channel, like let's say my mom's sees it, I'm like, yeah, I fucking started a channel, I'm trying to fucking, my boy told me that he started a channel and he was seeing like crazy results. So I was like, I don't want to miss on this opportunity, so I helped on it too, and I started making YouTube videos. Simple. Like, I mean, is she gonna kill me or not? Like, I'm not killing anybody. I'm not doing anything crazy. But at first, I was like, shit, I don't know how she's gonna see me. She's gonna see me with like studs. She's never seen me with studs. Like I said, my hair is braided. I always wear the hats because my hair is braided. But I just like, I'm like, man, I didn't think we're all gonna fucking die. That's the thing. I want you to get this thing in your mind because a lot of people are scared of death. But first of all, there's nothing to be scared about because it's gonna happen. It's like being scared of like eating. You have to eat, if not you're gonna die. Like death is coming. Like it's one of them things you have to do. It's like being scared to shit. Like bro, you have to shit. If not you're gonna fucking die of some disease because you're just backed up with all that shit in your system. Don't let fear rob you of all the amazing things you can do because that one thing you're so hesitant to do, that one action that you're just contemplating over and over again. Once you take the action, you never know where you're gonna end up. Like my boy, like I said, my boy started a YouTube channel. He talked to me about it, he talked to some other people, and people are telling him, nah, I don't think you should do it, this and that. He started that channel, and the results he has seen is crazy. Imagine if he never started that channel. He's met so many people from that. His business has grown like exponentially. But imagine if he was so scared he never took the action. That's why I thought to myself, I was like, shit, man, imagine if I don't take this action, who knows what the fuck I'm going to be in a year or two if I'm just by taking this action. So like this kind of things, they fucking worry me, man. If you're really struggling with procrastination, I want you to take this one exercise. Two things you have to do if you're struggling with procrastination. First thing is, like I said, you're not stupid, you're not lazy. We've established that fact. Write down your fears. Like, what are you really scared of? Like, what's stopping you from taking action? You worry about what people are going to think, or you don't think you're going to be, you don't think it's possible, you think you're going to fail. Like, you have to write these things out. And when you write these things out, then go step by step and actually analyze them. Like, does this shit actually hold any merit? Like, does this shit actually make any sense? Like, is this shit actually real? Like, is it actually going to happen? Because most of these things you're scared about, they're not going to happen. They're just in your mind. It's a figment of your imagination. You can't let shit that's just in your imagination stop you from taking action. Your imagination is meant to be used for you to picture things, picture good things, possibilities, the things you're going to do, experience like lovely memories or future memories. That's what imagination is there for. That's what it's meant to do. You're not meant to use your imagination to be thinking about the past, think times you failed, or think about the possible failures you can experience in the future. That's crazy. Use your imagination to your advantage. Use it to think about like shit. When I start this or when I take action on this step, like where can I go to? If I start working out, if I start eating right, what's my dream physique gonna look like? That's what you should use your imagination for. Use it to picture, possibilities, your dreams, your aspirations. That's what your imagination is for. Not to be thinking about all this negative stuff. Stop that shit, man. You gotta stop it. So first thing, write down your fears and be like, are these things real? Like, could these things actually happen? Or am I just thinking about the worst possible scenario? That's the number one thing. The second thing you need to do if you want to overcome procrastination is just imagine, take a second and imagine, like, when I'm 80, when I'm 90, if I'm on my deathbed, am I going to give a fuck about any of these fears? Think about it, like, because those fears are what's stopping you. I said, you're not stupid, you're not lazy, you're not unmotivated, you don't lack discipline, you're not like unmotivated, nothing like that. That's all bullshit. That's things people tell you online and stuff to make you feel bad about yourself so you can buy their shit. Fuck that. None of that shit is true. You're just scared. But think about those fears. Like, these fears actually have, like, when I'm like 90, am I gonna care about what that fucking person thinks about my videos, or what that person thinks about me going to the gym, what that person thinks about like are you gonna care? Like, when you're about to die, like, think about if you had like 5 hours left to live today, you're actually finally realize the things you actually care about and the things that are important to you. Because if you only had a few hours left to live, then you actually take every second seriously. You stop pushing things to the future, and you actually like be like, anything I want to experience, I have like 5 hours left to experience it, and after that it's gone. So I'm going to put the same urgency behind all your activities, or behind anything, the project you're working on, that thing you're pushing, that weight loss journey that you're trying to go on, but you just keep pushing it. We're already in August, man. The 1st of August, today's the 1st of August. Half of the year is already gone. We're done with July. We're into the second half of the year. We got like how many months left in the year? We ain't got that much time, man. You wrote in your journal when you're fucking your New Year's resolution. You wrote like you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. How many of those things have you done? How many of them have you actually taken action? Have you taken steps? Because if you haven't taken steps, then of course you're not serious about it. But if you're serious about it, then you'll be taking steps on it. And I know it can be hard at first to take action, it's very difficult, but you got to try every day. You got to, step by step. That's why I started this YouTube channel, because at first when I was thinking about all these things, like shit, my work, I was thinking about my mom's. I was like, yo, I don't want these people to be seeing this channel and do, I started thinking about it. I wrote them down, like, yo, like, these fears, do they make any sense? Nah. And I was like, yo, like, when I'm about to die, like, why I give a fuck? No. And once you think about it that way, you realize that, yo, first of all, you'll be a superpower, because you realize that once you think about the fact that you're going to die one day, you understand that life is so precious. Anything you want to do, you have to do it right now, because you know if you're going to wake up tomorrow. Like, today is the day. Like, always think about, like, the Rocky thing, where it's like, there is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. Tomorrow is it's a figment of your imagination. You don't know if you're going to go to bed tonight and never wake up. I mean, God forbid, but that is a possibility. Like, it can literally happen. When you start to understand that this is how life is, you begin to take things more seriously. Because that's all it is. Like, these fears, you just wash them away once you realize how important every second is for you. This is what you have to do, in my opinion. If you're struggling with procrastination, understand that it's not because you work, man. You've been to, most of you have probably finished secondary school. You finished primary school, secondary school, you went to uni, even like this sixth form, you went to uni, shit like that. You've been through this and you're working right now. You've done all these things, so you've been able to achieve. The thing is that you're just scared, because the next thing you're trying to do, trying to lose that weight, trying to start that business, trying to start that company, trying whatever it is you're trying to do, that career you're trying to move into, whatever it is, all those things, they're just scary because you've never done them before, and you're probably like wondering, like, how's this going to work out? Am I going to fail? Am I going to succeed? But then, like I said, ask yourself again, when you're on your deathbed, how would you feel that you never took action on your goals, on your dreams, your aspirations? Like, that to me, like, that is a killer. It's a fucking killer, man. It's just like, fuck. Imagine you get older, because when you get, the older you get, the wiser you become. You start to realize that shit, them things you wanted to do when you were like 18, 19, that you didn't do, you could have done them. When you're 30, you realize that the things you wanted to do when you were like 20, in your 20s, you could have done them, but you never took action. And then you're 40, the same shit just continues. And then when you get to like an old age, if you never took action on any of your goals, any of your desires, you just realize that, fuck, man, you wasted your whole life. Your entire life was wasted because you never had the balls to fucking take action. That is crazy. Don't let that shit be you, man. Don't, literally, like, if there's one thing I can tell you on this video, is that procrastination, man, you gotta make sure you fight that shit with all your fucking might. Like, I don't give a fuck what you do, but like, make sure that you don't procrastinate, because that's what kills a lot of people's dreams, man. It kills people's dreams at once. And the more you procrastinate, the harder it becomes to start. That's the problem. It's like you get an idea in your mind, and you think about it, and you really love the idea, but then fear comes in, and you start thinking, shit, this is going to be possible. And you think about it for a week, for 2 weeks, after a month, you just completely forget the idea. You never take action. Who fucking knows, man? That idea could have been your $1 million idea, your $1 billion idea. You never know. And that's true, you'll never know unless you take action. That's the thing about action, man. If you never take action, for sure, you fail automatically. But if you take action, there's a 50-50 chance that you can succeed. But if you never take action, it's done. It's done before you even fucking start, because you never actually started. Don't let this shit stop you, man. Whatever it is, you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to start that business, whatever it is, you're trying to talk to that chick, try to ask her out, man, fucking ask her out, bro. Like this boys always say when I was secondary school, there's plenty of fish in the sea, man. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Don't be fucking worried about it. Just go for what you want to go for, man. This life is once, man. You go one chance. Maybe there's reincarnation and all that shit. I don't, possibly. But this, at least right now, all we know is that this is all we have right now. So let's make a use of this. Let's take advantage of this time we have on this planet, man. Don't let your fear stop you, man. Your fears can't be the reason why you don't fucking do things. It can't be the reason. Go for that shit. Give it your best. Stay committed. Stay consistent. Take action, bro. Take action. For me, I use death as a motivation, as you can tell. Like, that's my biggest motivation. I think about like my old age. I think about like, fuck, I'm gonna die. So I know I have to do everything I want to do. I have to do it as quickly as possible, because nobody knows when the time is coming. A couple months ago, man, my brakes fucking failed. I almost fucking died, man. If I got there like maybe like 30 seconds before, I could have probably died. But I was just lucky. I got there when like the traffic lights were like, I was just lucky. I was able to weave away, but I almost fucking died, man. I wouldn't even be here. And then imagine, and that was when I just started my YouTube channel. Like, this happened like literally like less than a month ago. I just finally started my YouTube channel. Imagine if I fucking died. I won't even know like how far I could have come. But I'm thankful I'm still here, man. That's why it makes me understand that, yo, like, I can't fuck around with my time, man. I gotta make sure I take action on every single thing I want, regardless of the outcome. Stay positive, believe it's possible, believe whatever the mind can conceive, and believe the mind can achieve. So believe it's possible, believe you can do it, know you can do it, and just go for it, man. Go for it. Take action and believe in yourself, man. If you don't believe in yourself, who the fuck is gonna believe in you? Like, you're your number one fan, man. Maybe your mom's your family, yeah. But I mean, if you think about your family, if your parents are not going to be here forever, if they're your biggest fans right now, eventually, you know, like I'm not wishing anything, you know, I don't know how old you are, something like if your parents are old or young, but eventually they're going to pass. So you got to be the one, you got to be your number one fan, you got to be your number one motivator, you got to be your number one. You got to be the guy for yourself, man. Like nobody's going to be the guy for you, bro. Like it's not going to happen that way. So don't let these things stop you, man. Just know in this world, you know, most of us have been beaten down. We've been told like we're nothing, we're useless, shit like that. So most of us we get scared of taking action, stuff like that. But we got to drop all that shit back, man. It's in the fucking past, man. Now we're going for the things you want to go for. Fucking go for it, man. It's yours already. It's already yours. That's what you have to desire, because it's just calling your name. It's calling your name. So you got to answer the fucking call and take action. That's the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Just go out there and take action, man. I'm so passionate about this shit because I've seen in my own life how procrastination has stopped me, man. If I started this channel 2 months ago, I don't know where the fuck I would be. But that's the thing. I'll never know because I never started. But at least I'm thankful that I got a chance to start now. That's the thing that's the same thing I want for you guys. I want you guys to fucking start. Just start, man. Go for it. And if you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to get hench, you know, trying to go from skinny to hench, wherever it is. If you're looking for a fitness plan you can use to transform your body, just hit me up at thehenchmanclub@gmail.com. I'll send you a free plan. And that's the video, guys. I hope you guys take action, man. Go for it, man. It's a new month. Crush this month, man. Kill it. It's yours already. You're alive. You've been blessed with the gift of life. Go for it, man. Just go for it. Subscribe to the Henchman Club. Like the video. Comment down below what you think. And stay hench.